Welcome back to the channel, guys. Just want to say a big thank you to all my recent subscribers. We're going to hit 1,000 this year, hopefully, fingers crossed. If you guys can be a part of that, that'd be awesome as well. We've got plenty of videos about fish breeding and all that type of stuff. We've obviously got some tanks going on. We've got cichlids, tropical fish, all that type of thing. There's loads of projects as well. I'm going to do some species profiles and basic tank setups for newcomers. And today's video especially is about making your own brine shrimp hatcher. I do use this brine shrimp hatcher, which you can purchase online. I'm not sure of the cost at the moment, but I think they're around £40, somewhere around the $50 mark for the you American guys out there that watch the channel. And that's a really reliable system that I use, and I've been using it for over a year now, and it's been absolutely awesome. Perfect bit of kit from a fish room. So for you guys that do want to save a bit of money but enjoy the hobby, today's video is going to be on a DIY brine shrimp hatcher, and I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on this really simple way to hatch out brine shrimp. And I will do it in a couple of part series as well. So this is the first part. In the first part of the video, we're going to be sort of sourcing the products we need, and also making the brine shrimp hatcher so it's functional. So what we're going to do is basically you'll need sort of a few items. You need an empty drinks bottle, some source of light. You can use a lamp next to a desk or out like that, even a torch, because you only need to really leave it running for around 24 hours in a warmish room. You'll need to source some brine shrimp eggs, some salt, and also you'll need some sort of air pump and air stone, just to cause some turbulence in the water. You'll see more if you stick around to the end of the video on how we set that up. It's a really simple project, this one. You don't need too many things. If you just got the basic bits together at the moment, so there'd be like your bottle, your air pump and an air stone, and then you can easily source the the salt. I use any salt really, table salt. You can use reef salt, sea salt. So any sort of salt really is good if you're gonna do this. And then obviously you just need to source some brine shrimp eggs. You can buy them off eBay. I used to buy them off eBay a while back. I now buy them from a local fish store that's in my hometown, and they seem to be quite reliable for me. The packs that I used to get on eBay, you can just search Royal Amanita eggs or Royal Brine Shrimp eggs or anything like that really, and you'll find them on Amazon. Amazon sell them as well. Amazon, eBay, any place like that. Well, they do in the UK anyway. But if you sort of do a bit of a search on Google, I'm sure you'll come across them somewhere. So this is sort of the intro to the video. If I can just ask as well, people, if you can just like my videos. If you want to put any comments in the comment section below, that'd be awesome as well. I'm always ready for feedback, and I will reply pretty frequently and fast. So if you do want to speak to me at any point about any of my videos, you can just leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you at some point. And also, if you've got any comments on this video, that'd be awesome if you could just drop us a little comment. If you like the video, if you want me to change it in some direction, then let us know. I am recording on my phone at the minute, so if it's a sound and video issue, then I'm not quite set up yet for my cameras. I do have two cameras ready to go, but I just need some editing software and things like that to be able to do the videos on my cameras. So you just have to bear with me for now, and hopefully the content comes across as I want to put it across, and you guys enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy doing them, because obviously I'm not making any money from this. It's part of my hobby, and I'm just wanting to share sort of my look at fish keeping as well, and hopefully help people that are beginning out in fish keeping to breed fish. I mean, you can't really see on the camera at the moment, but I've got breeding tanks down here. I've bred all sorts of fish, from difficult egg laying fish to your live bearers, which are quite simple to do. Just add water fish. So we'll get back to the video at the moment anyway, guys, and we'll get some stuff together now, and I'll shoot the second part of this video with all the stuff together, and then we'll get it fixed up. We'll probably put some brine shrimp eggs in and some water. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll leave it till tomorrow as well then to record that the third part, which it will be just how the eggs are hatched out, so you guys can see it's successful and it does work. And I will show you probably my brine shrimp hatcher as well as this one on this video. I do have another video on how I set it up and things if you want to go back into my channel and have a look. But yeah, stick around to the end of the video, guys. I'm sure you'll be happy with this one. we'll get this brine shrimp hatcher stuff knocked together, and we'll show you how we do it. Cool. See you in a sec. Then guys, this is what you'll need for the most basic brine shrimp hatcher that you can possibly make. So you just need some sort of bottle like this, a pair of scissors or a knife. For this one, I'm just going to take the label off. This is the most simple brine shrimp hatcher you can do. It's the cheapest way to do it, and it does work. And I'll show you that because I'll show you me hatching out brine shrimp in this bottle. So basically you just take the wrapper off there, just get rid of that. So you're just left with your bottle. And what you want to do is obviously clean it out first. You just want to cut the bottle, say roughly there. Probably better if you take the lid off. So just cut the bottle roughly there, just below halfway. Cut it as straight as you can. You'll end up with two parts. So basically you've got the top and the bottom. You want to invert the top section. This is where you're going to hatch your brine shrimp. You just want to pop your lid on. It doesn't leak. And then this part is going to be a stand. So that goes into there like that. And then what you want to do is, you've got a piece of airline tubing. Pop your air stone on. That wants to go down into the water, which is going to be in there in a moment. And then the other end, you just want to pop that onto your air pump. This project we're using the Aqua Air Mini. This one's from Interpet. It's just a nice little pump that you can use for this project. And basically that's it. Fill it with water somewhere right here. Put some salt in it, brine shrimp eggs, leave it 24 hours. You'll take your air off. I will show you doing this in a moment. And then all the eggs will float to the top of the water, the brine shrimp will be at the bottom, and then you just use something like this to break through the brine shrimp eggs, and you can just pull them apart underneath. That's the simplest way. There's other ways where you can just pop two little holes in there, and then you can make a little handle. I will do a video on that if you want me to, if you just leave a comment below. But for today, we're just going to hatch out the brine shrimp in this today. So basically what I'll do is, I'll cut the video off. I'm going to get this set up with the air stone in, and I'll show you how to do it. So what I've done now guys is, I've decided just to put a sponge inside. And what that'll do is, it's just going to give me a bit of an angle, and that'll cause a bigger turbulence, and also it makes it more secure. So when you're hatching out brine shrimp, you don't need to use dechlorinated water, so you can just use standard tap water. So you want to fill this up, probably just nearest the top, probably to about there. And I use 1 tablespoon of salt, which I keep in this little tub. For one tablespoon of salt for one litre of water is a general rule. So as we've got about, I don't know, 300 mils, I'm going to go for just under half. It's probably just about that much. I'm going to pop that into your water. Just move these across so you can see it a little better. So that's just about 300 mils, and then just get my brine shrimp. When you're putting the brine shrimp eggs in, you don't want to put too many in. For this amount of water, you don't need a lot at all. So I'll just get a teaspoon, and literally for this amount of water, that is hundreds and hundreds of brine shrimp. So I just want to pop them in there. And now you've got your airline set up. So I've just plugged it in, got my little air stone. So I'm going to pop that into water and just let that bubble away. The one other thing that you will need is a constant light source. As I've got a brine shrimp hatcher already, there's this brine shrimp hatcher. I'm just going to put it next to that one tonight because it does have a light on it. So I'll just pop you over here a little bit, and I'll just move you up. So there you go. That's for this brine shrimp hatcher, which is already on. I've just taken the light out for filming, but you can just see I've got my little air pump there with the airline going to his DIY brine shrimp hatcher or hatchery, and you want this water to be about 25 degrees, so room temperature, and then you just want to leave your light on overnight for 24 hours. I'll turn that off just for filming, but you can just see there, got that going. So what I'll do is I'll bubble that off tonight, leave it 24 hours, and the next part of this video I'll be harvesting the brine shrimp. And this is the easiest way by far to hatch brine shrimp out. So I'll see you in the morning. Guys, back again, sorry about that. What I've decided to do, the airflow is a little bit too violent, so I'm just going to cut off, I'll just turn this light off so you can get a better view. I'm just going to cut the airline off, and I'm just going to install this little tap so I can control the airflow. You can get these at most aquarium shops, but I'll just pop you on the stand, see if I can get you in a little closer, so you can see what I'm doing. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to pop that little valve on to the airline, so it's just a push fit. You can see the air rushing out there, and what this will do is it just controls the, you can turn this little tap there and it controls the airflow. And if I just bring this guy a little closer as well, if you notice when it's fully open before, it's quite turbulent. You don't actually need it to be that turbulent. So I've just got a little tap, and there's a turn tap, screw it right in. You can have it on real slow, or I can open it up and have it real fast, just like that. So we want it in this little container, otherwise you're just going to get it splashing all over the place. You just want it to be causing like a constant circular motion like that, and that's probably about right there. So that's it, just thought I'd show you that little bit as well. So I'll see you in the morning when these guys are ready to hatch. So this is the morning after, and as you can see there, I've just took it out of the tiny stand, and what you want to do is you want to turn off the air, and then as the water settles, the egg casings will float to the top and the brine shrimp will come down to the bottom. Like I say, this is super easy, and if I can just, like, I didn't put many eggs in, so it might be quite difficult to see, but if you just look real careful, I'll just try and zoom in a bit. Yeah, if you just look careful there, guys, you can just see the brine shrimp hopping about in there. So it's been successful, this technique. I will be doing another video on a more complicated version of this with some taps and things, just make it easy to harvest these brine shrimp, because at the moment when you zoom out, when you try and harvest these, you've got to break this top layer, which is where the bit that you don't want, just at the top there. You would have to use something like a turkey baster just to get down to the brine shrimp underneath, similar to this. Don't worry about the salt water, it's not going to harm your tanks, and if you are worried about them, it's just there'll be lots of brine shrimp. Let's see if we can get a better view on this and see if we can get to focus. It's difficult because it's quite a sunny day today, so yeah, it's just not going to focus, I don't think. You can just see the little guys in there anyway, but basically what you want to do is you don't want any of the top layer, you want to get them from underneath, ideally from the bottom there. If you look, you see how orange that is because they've all sunk down to the bottom. Let's see if we can get focus on this. So you can just see there's absolutely thousands in there. So there you go, guys, that's how you hatch brine shrimp out the very cost effective and easy way. If you'd just like to like the channel and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Like I said, I'm going to do a different build video on this brine shrimp hatcher, and it will be the hanging version with the tap on the bottom, and it makes it much easier to harvest them, because it works out similar to sort of this. There's this brine shrimp hatcher. As you can see, there's loads of brine shrimp in there. They're ready to go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.